Here's Rizzo's giving Phoenix a 2-0 lead now. And the early going at home on Colorado Springs. Rizzo, the teenager, scored last time out against Tampa Bay as well. This one, the only goalless game going on right now. That includes 2 games that kicked off a half an hour after this one. To the end line here for Monterey Bay. Worked back inside by Rebollar. Chance here to put one on goal. There's the first shot on goal of the match. 43rd minute. Something.
First shot on goal. Gallaway looked up, took that open shot. I would have liked to see a bit more power behind it. Not sure if that was a pass, a shot.
Just seeing something goal work could give Monterey Bay, though, a little bit of confidence. And maybe wake San Antonio up a bit as well. Came in the 43rd minute. First registered shot of the match. They've had 3 corners. They've had a few free kicks. They've gotten some crosses in. They have the lone shot of the match. San Antonio still without one. Now fed in front, slapped away, loose! Saved off the line by Mitch Taintor, helping out his keeper. After what seemed to be a sure goal for Søjberg, he felt it as well as he looked skyward after Taintor got in the way.
They're really trying
with
to...
Namani out of net. Now whipped in from the corner. Namani gets his hands to it. And they won't get to take another corner. Monterey Bay players not happy about that. Ready to get things going in half number 2. San Antonio left to right in the white, Monterey Bay right to left in the blue. And away we go. Glad to have you with us on Golazo Network. With Chelsea Cabarcas, I'm Joe Malfa. Taken off the chest by Garcia. Plenty of space here for Søjberg. Pressing into it. Calling it on this left side, Guediri. It's fed to Klein, now Guediri clipping it toward the back post. It was drifting, and for a moment, it looked like Namani was worried. Guediri, a wry smile. He thought that that might have just drifted in a bit of luck, but it ends up over the bar.
It's a good look by Guediri, but luck isn't good enough for me. Being hopeful isn't good enough. Have to be a bit more intentional.
Although that would have been an appropriate way for the first goal in this game to be scored on an accidental cross that drifted in. Not to harp on it, but still surprised that especially on the San Antonio side, for Coach Jamoso, with all the firepower he has on the bench, understanding they played midweek, yes, but it's rare for coaches to make a sub or 2 right out of the gates at halftime. Well, give it away here. Can Monterey Bay make something of this? Going for a goal, saved by Namani.
A good reaction from Ivanovic. Seems as if he didn't place his
plan to save some minutes for a player, or it's injury related. Coaches only tend to make subs right at halftime to make a statement, and it felt like that first half was a first half that San Antonio needed to make a statement after. Lofted over the top, run coming in, awkwardly read, loose in front. Campuzano made a mess of that, the goalkeeper. Yeah, one of the 16-year-olds.
Great attack in the second post for Urrutia. I mean, it seems as if he went in a bit fearful. If he would have held his run a little bit longer, he would have met that moving ball. Just miscalculated it.
Right there. Campuzano clearing, put into an awkward position by Moby Fair.
And those are situations that you should never really put your goalkeeper in. I mean, you pass that ball to your goalkeeper, automatically your mindset should shift, opening up for him for that second ball in case it goes wrong.
First couple of changes coming for Monterey Bay momentarily. Just announced here this weekend that Monterey Bay have acquired Tariq Scott on loan from FC Dallas. And he's going to make his team debut coming on momentarily, Tariq Scott. 20-year-old attacking player hoping he can provide a spark. Maybe it comes here though, shot from distance. Loose in front. Oh, it's just fought off by Namani, but left a terrible rebound. Fortunate for San Antonio, there was nobody there. And here come the two changes. It'll be Elijah Paul coming on. He'll be replacing Anton Søjberg. And then it'll be Rebollar being replaced by Tariq Scott. Substitutions brought to you by BBSI.
Now entering the match, number 20, Elijah Paul. And making a debut for Monterey Bay,
Tariq Scott from Brooklyn, New York, spent a handful of appearances this year. Another bagel corner kick though, and any of these now could be the one to give the 3 points to Monterey Bay. They've had 6 of these tonight. Whipped in, better service this time. Paul couldn't steer it on frame. Ivanovic. Guediri swinging a dangerous ball in. Nobody rises for it though. Ivanovic on the season, 4 goals. Trying to get him more involved here late on. Flicked on toward goal, but off frame. He shook free Elijah Paul.
Elijah Paul is the only player that has been putting himself in those dangerous positions between the 2 center backs, trying to time that ball sent in to go ahead and just get a flick on it.
Five to go in the half. Stoppage beyond. I don't know if it'll be too much. It's been a pretty straightforward second half. Can't imagine it's more than 3 or 4 minutes the way the second half has gone. And that should be a card. And it will be. But On is already on a yellow. He's walking away because he is headed for a shower. He knew it. It's tactical. There was no argument. And they steal all 3 on the road. Neville. That's a good ball forward. The header toward goal. Taintor rose for it. Hands on head as he retreats back. He knows that was a decent opportunity for a player of his caliber in the air. Monterey Bay went quickly. And there's the final whistle. It finishes 0-0. For Monterey Bay, in some ways may feel like a loss given their circumstances in the standings.